Believed I will.
Thy worst! I fart at thee!
Have you your wits? Why, gentlemen, for love of...
Sirrah, I'll strip you.
What to do? Lick figs out of my...
Rogue! Rogue!
Nay, look ye, are you madmen? Will you have the neighbors hear you?
Sirrah!
I shall mar all that the tailor hath made if you approach.
You most notorious whelp, you insolent slave! Dare you do this?
Yes, faith! Yes, faith!
Do but collect, sir, where I met you first.
Oh, I do not hear well.
Not of this, I think it, but I shall put you in mind, sir, at Pie Corner, taking your meal of steam from cook's stalls.
Oh, I wish you would advance your voice a little.
When you went pinned up in the several rags you had raked and picked from dung hills before day, your feet in mouldy slippers, and a thin threaden cloak that scarce would cover your no buttocks.
Oh, sir.
When all your alchemy and your algebra, your minerals, vegetables, animals, your conjuring, cozening, and your dozen of trades could not relieve your corpse with so much linen, I give you countenance. Credit for your coals, your stills, your glasses, your materials, built you a furnace, drew you customers, advanced all your black arts, lent you beside a house to practice in.
Your master's house?
Where you have studied the more thriving skill of bawdry since.
Yes, in your master's house. You and the rats here kept possession.
You might talk softlier, rascal.
No, you scarab! I'll thunder you in pieces!
The place has made you valiant!
Thou, vermin, have I ta'en thee out of the dung, so poor, so wretched, when no living thing would keep thee company but a spider or worse? And have I this for thanks?
Gentlemen, what mean you? Will you mar all?
Cheater!
Bawd!
Coward!
Conjurer!
Cut purse!
Witch!
Oh me, we are ruined, lost. Have you no more regard to your reputations? Where's your judgment?
I'll bring thee, rogue, within the statute of sorcery of Harry the Eighth Eye, and perhaps thy neck within a noose.
You'll bring your head within a coxcomb, will you? And you, sir, with your menstrues. Death, you abominable pair of stinkards! Leave off your barking and grow one again, or by the light that shines, I'll cut your throats! You will accuse him. You will bring him in with the statute. Who shall take your word? A whoreson, upstart, apocryphal captain. And you, too. You must be chief. As if the work were not begun out of equality? The venture tripartite, all things in common, without priority? Steph, you perpetual curs, fall to your couples again, and cousin kindly and heartily and lovingly as you should, or by this hand I shall grow factious too, and take my part and quit you.
'Tis his fault. He ever murmurs and objects his pains, and says the weight of all lies upon him.
What, so it does?
How does it? Do not we sustain our parts?
Yes, but they are not equal.
If your part exceed today, I hope ours may tomorrow match it.
They may.
Nay, muttering mastiff, I and do. Death on me. Help me to throttle him.
Dorothy! Mistress Dorothy! God precious! I'll do anything. What do you mean? I'll conform myself.
Will you, sir, do so then, and quickly swear?
What shall I swear?
To leave your faction, sir, and labor kindly in the common work.
Slid, prove today who shall shark best.
Agreed.
Yes, and work close and friendly. Why so, my good baboons?
Who's that?
Who's that?
One knocks. To the window, doll. Pray heaven the master do not trouble us this quarter.
Oh, fear not him. While there dies one a week of the plague, he's safe from thinking toward London.
Who is doll?
A fine young quadling.
Oh, my lawyer's clerk. He would have a familiar to rifle with at horses and win cups.
Oh, let him in.
Stay. Who shall do it?
Get your robes on. I will meet him as going out.
And what shall I do?
Not be seen. Away! seem you very reserved.
Enough.
God be with you, sir. His name is Dapper.
Captain, I am here.
Who's that? He's come, I think, Doctor.
I'm very glad. I had a scurvy writ or two to make. Is this the cunning man?
This is his worship.
Is he a doctor?
Yes.
And have you broke with him, Captain?
Aye.
And how?
Faith, he does make the matter, sir, so dainty, would I were fairly rid of it, believe me.
Oh, nay, now you grieve me, sir. Why would you wish so? I dare assure you I'll not be ungrateful.
And I think you will, sir. Come, noble doctor, pray thee, let's prevail. This is the gentleman.
Captain, I have returned you all my answer. I would do much, sir, for your love, but this I neither may nor can.
Tut, do not say so. You deal now with a noble fellow, doctor, one that will thank you richly.
You do me wrong, good sir, to tempt my art and love, sir, to my peril. For heaven, I scarce can think you are my friend that would so draw me to apparent danger.
I draw you, a horse draw you, and a halter.
Nay, good captain.
That know no difference of men.
Good words, sir.
Good deeds, sir, Dr. Dog's meat. Slight. I bring you no melancholic underscribe, but a special gentle, that is the heir to 40 marks a year, consorts with the small poets of the time, is the sole hope of his old grandmother, and knows the law, and can court his mistress out of Ovid.
Oh, nay, good captain.
Did you not tell me so?
Oh, yes, but I'd have you use Master Doctor with some more respect.
Hang him. Come, let's be gone.
Pray you, let me speak with you.
His worship calls you, captain.
I am sorry I e'er embarked myself in such a business.
Oh, nay, good sir, he did call you.
Will he take, then?
First, hear me.
Not a syllable, lest you take.
Your humor must be law.
Why, now, sir, talk.
Why, sir,
No whispering.
for heaven, you do not apprehend the loss you do yourself in this.
Wherein? For what?
Mary, to be so importunate for one that when he has it will undo you all. He'll win up all the money in the town.
How?
Yes, if I do give him a familiar, give you him all you play for.
You are mistaken, Doctor. Why, he does ask one, but for cups and horses, none of your great familiars.
Oh, yes, captain, I would have it for all games.
I told you so.
Slight, that is a new business.
'Tis true, sir, but I do think now I shall leave the law, and therefore,
Why, this changes quite the case.
Oh, if you please, sir.
What, for that money?
No, sir, I mean to add consideration.
Why then, sir, I'll try. Say that it were for all games, Doctor?
I say then, that is a gaming mouth, conceive me.
Indeed?
He'll draw you all the treasure of the realm. He is of the only best complexion the fairy queen loves.
What? Is he?
Peace, he'll overhear you. Sir, should she but see him.
What?
Do not you tell him.
Will he win at cards, too?
He hears you, man.
Sir?
Sir, I'll not be ungrateful.
You hear? He says he will not be ungrateful.
Why, as you please. My venture follows yours.
Troth, do it, Doctor. Think him trusty, and make him. He may make us both happy in an hour. Win some £5,000, and send us to on't.
Oh, believe it, and I will, sir.
And you shall, sir. Have you heard all?
No, what must? Nothing, I, sir.
Nothing?
Oh, a little, sir.
Well, a rare star reigned at your birth.
At mine, sir, no.
The doctor swears that you are.
Nay, Captain, you'll tell all now.
Allied to the Queen of Fairy.
Who? That I am? Well, no, it be no such matter.
Come, you know it well enough.
Fack, I do not. You are mistaken.
How? Swear by your fack. And in a thing so known unto the doctor, how shall we, sir, trust you? Can we ever think, when you have won 5 or 6,000 pound, you'll send us shares in't by this rate?
Oh, by Jove, sir! I'll win £10,000 and send you half. If that's no oath.
No, he did but jest.
Go thank the doctor. He's your friend to take it so.
Oh, I thank your worship.
Oh, another angel.
Oh, must I?
Must you? Slight. What else is thanks? Will you be trivial, doctor? When must he come for his familiar?
Good sir, there must be a world of ceremonies pass. You must be bathed and fumigated first. Besides, the Queen of the Fairy does not rise till it be noon.
Not if she danced tonight.
And she must bless it.
Did you never see her royal grace yet?
Whom?
Your aunt of fairy.
Oh, not since she kissed him in the cradle, Captain.
Well, see her grace, whate'er it cost you. You are made. Believe it, if you see her, her grace is a lone woman and very rich. And if she take a fancy, she will do strange things. Slid, she may have to leave you all she has.
Well, how will it be done then?
Let me alone. Take you no thought. Do you but say to me, Captain, I'll see her grace.
Captain, I'll see her grace.
Enough.
Who's there? Anon! Conduct him forth by the back way, sir. Against 1 o'clock, prepare yourself. Till when, you must be fasting, but then, come.
Can you remember this?
I warrant you.
Well then, away!
What is your name, say you? Abel Drugger?
Yes, sir.
A seller of tobacco?
Yes, sir.
Well, your business, Abel?
This, and please your worship, I am a young beginner and am building of a new shop, and like your worship, just at a corner of a street. Here's a plot on't, and I would know by your art, sir, of your worship, which way I should put my door, by necromancy, and which way I should put my shelves, and which for pots, and which for boxes. I would be glad to thrive, sir.
Oh, what? My honest Abel, thou art well met here.
Troth, sir, I was speaking. Just as your worship came here, I pray you, speak for me to Master Doctor.
He shall do anything. Doctor, do you hear? This is my friend Abel, an honest fellow who lets me have good tobacco.
He is a fortunate fellow, that I am sure on.
Lo thee, Abel.
And in the right way toward riches.
What? And so little beard.
Oh, sir, his fortune looks for him another way.
Slid, doctor, how canst thou know this so soon? I am amused at that.
By a rule, Captain, a certain star in the forehead which you see not. I knew it by certain spots, too, in his teeth, and the nail on his mercurial finger.
Which finger's that?
His little finger. Look, you were born upon a Wednesday.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Why, this is strange, is it not, honest Nab?
There is a ship now coming from Ormuz that shall yield him such a commodity of drugs. This is the west, and this the south.
Yes, sir.
And those are your two sides.
Aye, sir.
Make me your door then, south, your broadside west, and on the east side of your shop, aloft, write Mathlai, Tarmiel, and Baraborat. Upon the north part, Rael, Viel, Thiel. These are the names of those mercurial spirits that do fright flies from boxes.
Yes, sir.
And, beneath your threshold, bury me a lodestone to draw in gallants that wear spurs, and the rest, they'll seem to follow.
That's a secret, Nab.
And a court fucus to call city dames. You shall deal much with minerals.
Yes, sir, I have at home already.
I know you have arsenic, vitriol, sal tartar, argyle, alkali, cuperic, turmeric, I know all, but this fellow captain will come in time to be a great distiller and give away at the philosopher's stone.
Why, how now, Abel, is this true?
Good captain, what must I give?
Nay, I'll not counsel thee. Thou hearest what wealth thou art like to come to.
I would give him a crown.
A crown? And toward such a fortune, heart, thou shalt rather give him thy shop. No gold about thee?
Yes, I have a Portugue I've kept this half year.
Out on thee, Nab. I'll give it him for thee. Doctor, Nab prays your worship to drink this, and swears he will appear more grateful. Now, Nab, art thou well pleased, Nab?
Thanks, sir. Both your worships.
Away. Why now, you smoky persecutor of nature, for God, my intelligence cost me more money than my share oft comes to in these rare works.
You are pleasant, sir. How now? What says my dainty Dalton?
I have spied Sir Epicure Mammon,
Where?
coming along at the far end of the lane, slow of his feet, but earnest of his tongue.
Face, go you and shift. Doll, you must presently make ready too.
Why, what's the matter?
Oh, I did look for him with the sun's rising. Marvel he could sleep. This is the day I am to perfect for him the magisterium, our great work, the stone, and yield it, made into his hands, of which he has, this month, talked as if he were possessed. Methinks I have him entering ordinaries, dispensing for the pox and plaguey houses, walking moor fields for lepers, searching the spittle to make old bawds young, and the highways for beggars to make rich. I see no end of his labors. If his dream lasts, he'll turn the age to gold.
Come on, sir! Oh, this is the day wherein to all my friends I will pronounce the happy word, be rich. You shall have your punks and your punketies, my surly, and unto thee I speak it first. Be rich. Oh, where is my saddle? There, within, ho!
Oh, sir, he'll come to you by and by.
That is his fire drake, his lungs, his Zephyrus, he that puffs his coals. Oh, you are not faithful, sir. This night I'll change all that is metal in my house to gold, and early in the morning will I send to all the plumbers and the pewterers and buy their tin and lead up.
What, and turn that too?
Yes! Oh, when you see the effects of the great medicine, you will believe me.
Yes, when I see it, I will. But if my eyes do cozen me so, sure I'll have a whore shall piss him out the next day.
Why? Do you think I fable with you? I assure you, he that has once the elixir can confer honor, love, respect, long life, give safety, valor, yea, and victory to whom he will. In 28 days, I'll make an old man of 80 a child.
No doubt. He's that already.
Nay, I mean, restore his years, renew him like an eagle. Make him get sons and daughters, young giants. 'Tis the secret cures all diseases, coming of all causes. I'll undertake withal to fight the plague out of the kingdom in 3 months.
And I'll be bound the players shall sing your praises then, without their poets.
You are incredulous.
I would not willingly be gulled. Your stone cannot transmute me.
Pertinax, my surly. Will you believe antiquity? Records? I'll show you a book where Moses and his sister and Solomon have written of the art, I, and a treatise pinned by Adam.
How?
Of the Philosopher's Stone, and in High Dutch.
Did Adam write, sir, in High Dutch?
He did, which proves it was the primitive language.
What paper?
On cedar board.
Oh, that indeed they say will last gainst worms.
I have a piece of Jason's fleece, too. What? How now? Oh, Do we succeed? Has our day come and hold it?
The red ferment has done his office. 3 hours hence, prepare you to see projection.
Pertinax, my surly, again I say to thee aloud, be rich! Is it, my Zephyrus, right? Blushes the bolt's head.
Like a wench with child, sir, that were but now discovered to her master.
Excellent witty lungs! My only care, where to get stuff enough now to project on. This town will not serve half of me.
No, sir, buy the roofs off the churches.
That's true.
Yes, let them stand bare or cap them new with shingles.
Lungs, I will manumit thee from the furnace. I will restore thee thy complexion. Puff, lost in the embers, and repair this brain, hurt with the fume of the metals.
I have blown, sir, hard for your worship. These bleared eyes have waked to read your several colors, sir.
Lungs, I will set a period to all thy labors. Thou shalt be the master of my seraglio.
Good sir!
But do you hear? I'll geld you, Lungs.
Yes, sir.
For I do mean to have a list of wives and concubines equal with Solomon, and I will make me a back with the elixir that shall be as tough as Hercules to encounter 50 a night. I will have all my beds blown up, not stuffed, down is too hard. Then my glasses cut in more subtle angles to disperse and multiply the figures as I walk naked between my succubi. Where I spy a wealthy citizen or a rich lawyer, have a sublimed, pure wife. Unto that fellow, I'll send £1,000 to be my cuckold.
And shall I carry it?
No! I'll have no bawds! But fathers and mothers, they will do it best. Best of all others. And then my poets, the same that writ so subtly of the fart. Oh, whom I will entertain still for that subject. The few that would give out themselves to be court and town stallions, those will I beg to make me eunuchs of, and then shall fan me with 10 ostrich tails. My meat shall come in Indian shells, and studded with emeralds, sapphires, hyacinths, and rubies, the tongues of carps, dormice, and camel's heels. My footboy shall eat peasants, calvered salmons, lampreys. I myself will have oiled mushrooms, and the swelling, unctuous paps of a fat, pregnant sow, newly cut off, dressed with an exquisite and a poignant sauce, for which I'll say unto my cook, there's gold. Go forth and be a knight.
Sir, I'll go look a little how it heightens.
Gentle son, good morrow, and to your friend there. What is he? Is with you?
An heretic that I did bring along, and hope, sir, to convert him.
Who is indeed, sir, somewhat costive of belief toward your stone, would not be gulled.
Well, son, all that I can convince him in is this. The work is done. Thanks be to heaven, and make us worthy of it. Yulin! Spiegel!
Anon, sir!
Look well to the register, and let your heat still lessen by degrees. What's the complexion?
Whitish.
Infuse vinegar.
I will, sir.
I have another work you never saw, son.
But 'tis for me?
What need you? You have enough, in that it is perfect.
Oh, but,
Oh, why, this is covetous.
No, I assure you, I shall employ it all in pious uses. Founding of colleges and grammar schools, marrying young virgins, building hospitals, and now and then a church.
Or I assured your piety were firm, we would not want the means to glorify it, but I hope the best. I mean to tink sea in sand heat tomorrow and give him imbibation.
Of white oil?
No, sir, of red. I sent you of his feces there calcined out of that calx. I have won the salt of mercury.
By pouring on your rectified water.
Yes, and reverberating in anathor. How now, what color says it?
The ground black, sir.
Are you sure you loosed them in their own menstru?
Yes, sir.
The process was right then.
Away. Here's money. What will serve?
Ask him, sir.
How much?
Give him £9. You may give him 10.
Yes, 20, and be cozened. Do.
That is.
This needs not, but that you will have it so. Have you set the oil in Luna in Chemia?
Yes, sir.
And the philosopher's vinegar?
Aye.
Oh, well, we shall have a salad.
When do you make projection?
Son, be not hasty. I exalt our medicine by hanging him in balneo vaporoso. Get you your stuff here against afternoon, your brass, your pewter, and your andirons.
And dripping pans, and pot hangers, and hooks, shall he not?
If you please.
To be an ass.
How, sir?
This gentleman you must bear withal. I told you he had no faith.
What have you observed, sir, in our art seems so impossible?
But your whole work, no more. That you should hatch gold in a furnace, sir? I mean, I'll believe that alchemy is a pretty kind of game, somewhat like tricks of the cards, to cheat a man with charming.
Sir!
What else are all your terms? Of your elixir, your stone, your medicine, and your cryosperm, your sal, your sulfur, and your mercury, your oil of height, your tree of life, your blood, with all your broths, your menstrues, and materials of piss and eggshells, women's terms, man's blood, and worlds of other strange ingredients would burst a man to name?
Was not all the knowledge of the Egyptians writ in mystic symbols? Speak not the scriptures in parables? Are not the choicest fables of the poets wrapped in perplexed allegories?
I urged that!
Who
is this?
Precious, what do you mean? Go in, good lady, let me entreat you. Where is this varlet?
Sir?
You very knave, do you use me thus?
Wherein, sir?
Go in and see, you traitor, go!
Who is it, sir?
Nothing, sir, nothing. What now?
'Twas not my fault, sir. She would speak with you.
Would she, sir? Follow me.
Stay, lungs!
I dare not, sir.
Stay, man! What is she?
A lowered sister, sir.
How? Wait, prithee, stay.
She's mad, sir, and sent hither, and he'll be mad too.
Why sent hither?
Sir, to be cured.
Why, rascal!
Lo, you here, sir?
For God, a brave piece.
Heart, this is a bawdy house.
How now, lungs?
Softly, sir. Speak softly. I meant to have meant to have told your worship all. This must not hear.
No, he will not be gulled. Let him alone.
Oh, you are very right, sir. She is the most rare scholar, and is gone mad with studying. If you but name a word touching the Hebrew, she falls into a fit, and will discourse so learnedly of genealogies as you would run mad too to hear her, sir.
How might one have conference with her, lungs?
Oh, divers have run mad upon the conference. I do not know, sir. I am sent in haste to fetch a vial.
Be not galled, Sir Mammon.
Wherein, pray ye, be patient.
Yes, as you are, and trust confederate knaves and bawds and whores.
You are too foul. Believe it. Come here, Yulin. One word.
I dare not, in good faith.
Stay, knave!
He is extreme angry that you saw her, sir.
Drink that. What is she when she's out of her fit?
Oh, the most affablest creature, sir. So merry, so pleasant. She'll mount you up like quicksilver over the helm and circulate like oil. Discourse of state, of mathematics, bawdry, anything.
Is she no way accessible? No means, no trick to give a man a taste of her wit or so?
Yulin!
I'll come again to you, sir.
Sir Epicure, I do not like your philosophical bawds. Their stone is lechery.
Heart, you abuse yourself. I know the lady and her friends, and means her brother has told me all.
And yet you never saw her till now.
Oh, yes, but I had forgot.
What call you her brother?
My lord, he will not have his name known. Now I think on't.
Here's one from Captain Face. Sir, desires you to meet him in the temple church some half-hour hence upon earnest business, sir. If you please to quit us now and come again within 2 hours, you shall have my master busy examining all the works. So I will steal you in that you may see, you may converse, sir. Shall I say you'll meet the captain's worship?
Sir, I will. Now I am sure this is a bawdy house. The naming of this commander doth confirm it. Don Face. Sir Epicure, I shall leave you.
I follow you straight. But wilt thou, Yulin, be constant to thy promise?
As my life, sir.
And wilt thou insinuate what I am and praise me and say, I am a noble fellow?
Oh, what else, sir? And that'll make her royal with, and that you'll make her royal with the stone, an empress, and yourself king of Bedlam.
Wilt thou do this?
Will I, sir?
Oh, lungs, my lungs, I love thee. Thou hast witched me, rogue. Take and go.
Oh, good, sir. Go.
Has he bit? Has he bit?
And swallowed, too, my subtle.
No. You must now bear yourself stately.
Oh, let me alone. I'll keep my distance and laugh and talk aloud, have all the tricks of a proud, scurvy lady.
What? More gudgeons. Daw, scout. Pray God it be my Anabaptist. Who is Daw?
I know him not.
Odd so, 'tis he that should deal for Mammon's jack and andirons. Let him in. Stay, help me off first with my gown. To your withdrawing chamber, madam. Away. Now, in a new tune, new gestures, but old language, this fellow is sent from one negotiates with me about the stone tomb for the holy brethren of Amsterdam, the exiled saints that hope to raise their discipline by it. I must use him in some strange fashion now to make him admire me. Where is my drudge?
Sir.
Take away the recipient and rectify your menstrue from the phlegma and let them macerate together.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who are you?
A faithful brother, if it please you.
What's that? Lullianus, Ripley, Filius Artus.
I understand no heathen language, truly.
Heathen, you nipperdoling? Is all sacra, or the panphysic, or the pananarchic knowledge a heathen language?
Heathen Greek, I take it?
How? Heathen Greek?
All's heathen but the Hebrew.
Oh, Sirrah, my varlet, stand you forth and speak to him like a philosopher. Answer in the language. Name the vexations and the martyrizations of metals in the work.
Sir, putrefaction, solution, ablution, sublimation, coabation, calcination, ceration, and fixation.
This is heathen Greek to you now. And when comes vivification?
After mortification,
What's the proper passion of metals?
malleation,
What's your ultimum supplicum ori?
antimonium,
This is heathen Greek to you. And what's your mercury?
very fugitive, sir.
Mm-hmm.
He will be gone.
Now. What's that?
Shifting, sir, your elements. Dry into cold, cold into moist, moist into hot, hot into dry.
This is heathen Greek to you still? Your lapis philosophicus.
Oh, 'tis a stone, and not a stone. A spirit, a soul, and a body, which if you do dissolve, it is dissolved. If you do coagulate, it is coagulated. If you make it to fly, it flieth.
Enough! This is heathen Greek to you? What are you, sir?
Please you, a servant of the exiled brethren that deal with widows and with orphans' goods.
Oh, you are sent from Master Wholesome, your teacher.
From Tribulation Wholesome, our very zealous pastor.
Good. I have some orphans' goods to come here.
Oh, of what kind, sir?
Pewter and brass and irons and kitchenware, metals that we must use our medicine on, wherein the brethren may have a pennyworth for ready money. Have you brought any money to buy more coals?
No, surely.
No? How so?
Well, the brethren bid me say unto you, sir, surely they will not venture any more till they may see projection.
How?
You have had already £30, and for materials they say some 90 more.
What's your name?
My name is Ananias.
Out! The varlet that cozened the apostles, hence, away! Flee, mischief! Had your holy consistory no name to send me of another sound than wicked Ananias? This'll fetch him.
He is busy with his spirits, but will upon him.
How now?
I told you he would be furious. Sir, here's Nab, has brought you another piece of gold to look on. We must appease him. Give it me. I pray you he would devise... What is it, Nab?
A sign, sir.
I was devising now. He shall have a bell, that's a bell, and by it standing one whose name is D, in a rug gown. There's D and rug, that's drug, and right against him a dog snarling, Arr! There's Drugger. Abel Drugger, that's his sign.
Abel, thou art made!
Sir, I do thank his worship.
He has brought you a pipe of tobacco, doctor.
Sir, I have another thing I would impart.
Well, out with it, Nab.
Sir, there is lodged, hard by me, a rich young widow.
Good. Bona Roba?
And I do now and then give her a fuckus.
What, dost thou deal, Nab?
I did tell you, Captain.
And she does, strangely, long to know her fortune.
Odds lid, Nab, send her to the doctor. Hither it may be thy good fortune.
Oh, no, sir, she'll never marry under a knight. Her brother has made a vow.
What? Dost thou despair, my little Nab, knowing what the doctor has set down for thee? What's her brother, a knight?
No, sir, a gentleman that does govern his sister here, and is come up to learn to quarrel.
How to quarrel?
Yes, sir, to carry quarrels as gallants do.
Slid, Nab, the doctor is the only man in Christendom for him. Go, bring them both, him and his sister.
I'll try my power, sir.
And I will, too, Nab.
'Tis good tobacco, this. What is an ounce?
He'll send you £1, doctor. He will do, 'tis the goodest soul. Able about it, thou shalt no more anon away. Be gone. A miserable rogue, and lives with cheese, and has the worms. That was the cause, indeed, why he came now. He dealt with me in private to get a medicine for them.
And shall, sir.
A wife, A wife for one of us, my dear subtle, will e'en draw lots, and he that fails shall have the more in goods the other has in tail.
Rather the less, for she may be so light, she may want grains.
Aye, or be such a burden, a man would scarce endure her for the whole.
Faith, let's besee her first, and then determine.
Content, but Doll must have no breath on't.
Mum, away you to your surly yonder. Catch him.
Pray God, I have not stayed too long.
I fear it.
These chastisements are common to the saints, and such rebukes we must bear with willing shoulders, as the trials sent forth to tempt our frailties.
In pure zeal, I do not like the man. He is a heathen.
I think him a profane person indeed.
He bears the visible mark of the beast in his forehead, and for his stone, it is a work of darkness.
Good brother, we must bend unto all means that may give furtherance to the holy cause.
Which his cannot. The sanctified cause should have a sanctified course.
Not always necessary. The children of perdition are oft times made instruments of the greatest works. Besides, we should give somewhat to man's nature, the place he lives in, still about the fire and fume of metals that intoxicate the brain of man and make him prone to passion. Where have you greater atheists than your cooks? What makes the devil so devilish? I would ask you, Satan, our common enemy, but his being perpetually about the fire and boiling brimstone and arsenic. It may be so. When as the work is done, the stone is made, this heat of his may turn into a zeal and stand up for the beauteous discipline against the menstruous cloth and rag of Rome. You did fault to upbraid him.
I have not edified more truly by man, and I am sad my zeal hath so offended.
Let us call on him then.
Peace be within.
Oh, are you come? 'Twas time. Wicked Ananias, art thou returned?
Sir, be appeased. He is come to humble himself in spirit and to ask your patience, if too much zeal hath carried him aside from the due path. And for the orphans' goods, let them be valued. Here by me the saints throw down their purse before you.
Why, thus it should be, now you understand. Have I discoursed so unto you of our stone, and of the good that it shall do your cause, as, put the case, that some great man in state, he have the gout. Why, you but send him 3 drops of your elixir, you help him straight, you have made a friend. A lady that is past the feet of a body, but not of mind, and hath her face decayed beyond all the cure of paintings, you restore with the oil of talc, and here you have made a friend, and all her friends. A lord that is a leper, a knight that hath the bone ache, or a squire that hath both these. You make them smooth and sound, and increase your friends. And then the turning of this lawyer's pewter to plate at Christmas.
Christide, I pray you.
Yet, Ananias,
I've done.
what can you not do against lords spiritual or temporal that shall oppose you?
Verily 'tis true. We may be temporal lords ourselves, I take it.
You may be anything, and get a tune to call the flock together. For, to say sooth, a tune does much with women and other phlegmatic people. It is your bell.
Bells are profane. A tune may be religious, though.
No warning with you.
Sorry.
And farewell, my patience.
I pray you, sir.
All shall perish, I have spoken it.
Mind him not, sir. I do command the spirit of zeal to peace within him. Pray you, sir, go on.
Nor shall you need to rail against plays, nor lie with your zealous rage till you are hoarse, nor call yourselves by names of tribulation, persecution, restraint, long patience, and such like, affected only for glory and to catch the ear of the disciple. Oh, but the stone, all's idle to it, nothing whose tradition is not from men, but spirits.
I hate tradition. I do not trust them.
Peace.
They are popish all. I will not, peace. I will not.
Ananias! What will the orphan's goods arise to, think you?
Some 100 marks, as much as filled 3 cars unloaded now, and you'll make 6 millions of them. But I must have some more coals laid in.
How?
Where shall it be done?
Anon, for that, we'll talk anon. There's some to speak with me. Go in, I pray you, and view the parcels. I'll come to you straight. Who is it? Face, appear. How now? Good prize?
Good pox. Yon costive cheater never came on.
How then?
I have walked the round till now, and no such thing.
Oh, but to have gulled him had been a mastery.
Let him go, and turn thee, that some fresh news may possess thee. A noble count, a don of a fen, my dear, who is come hither to make his battery upon our doll, our castle, our cinque-port, or what thou wilt. Where is she? She must prepare perfumes, delicate linen, the bath in chief, a banquet, and her wit, for she must milk his epidermis. Where is the doxy?
I'll send her to thee, and come again myself.
Are they within, then?
Numbering the sum.
How much?
100 marks, boy.
Why, this is a lucky day. 10 pounds of mammon, 3 of my clerk, a portigue of my grocer, this of the brethren.
What?
Oh, at this dear hour, a doughty don is taken with my doll, my Douzevel. He shall be brought here, fettered with thy fair looks before he sees thee, and thrown in a down bed as dark as any dungeon.
What is he, general?
A grandee girl. Was not my dapper here yet?
No,
Nor my drugger?
neither.
A pox on them. They're so long of furnishings, stinkards. How now, have you done?
Done. They are gone. The sum is here in bank, my face. But face, how camest thou by this secret dawn?
A spirit brought me the intelligence in a paper here as I was conjuring yonder in my circle for surly. Sweet doll, you must go tune your virginal. No losing of the last time. And do you hear? Good action. Furk like a flounder, kiss like a scallop, close, and tickle him with thy mother tongue. His great virgoduship has not a jot of language. He's so much the easier to be cozened by Dolly. Who's that?
Is not he?
No, not yet this hour.
Who is?
Dapper, your clerk.
God's will, then, Queen of Fairy, on with your tire. And, doctor, with your robes. Like you're a Moor. Able, and I think the angry boy, the heir, that fain would quarrel.
And the widow?
No, not that I see. Away! Oh, sir, you are welcome. The doctor is within. He swears you'll be the darling of the dice. He never heard her highness dote till now.
Shall I see her grace?
See her and kiss her too. Oh, what honest nab!
Here is the gentleman, Captain, Master Castrel, I have brought to see the doctor.
Where's the widow?
Sir, as he likes, his sister, he says, shall come.
Oh, is it so? Good time. Is your name Castrel, sir?
Aye. And the best of the Castrels. I'd be sorry else. Where is the doctor? My mad tobacco boy here tells me of one that can do things. Has he any skill?
Wherein, sir?
To carry a business. Manage a quarrel fairly.
It seems, sir, you are but young about the town that can make that a question.
Sir, not so young, but I have heard some speech of the angry boys and seen them take tobacco, and in his shop and I can take it too, and I would fain be one of them.
Sir, for the duello, the doctor, I assure you, shall inform you.
But does he teach living by the wits too?
He made me a captain. I was a stark pimp, just of your standing, for I met with him. Here's a young gentleman is born to nothing. He will win you within this fortnight enough to buy a barony, and at every place the best attendance, the best drink, and pay nothing, and somewhere the dainty bed in private with the dainty, and the master pray him aloud to name what dish he affects, which must be buttered shrimps, and those that drink to no mouth else will drink to his.
Will the doctor teach this?
Why, Nab here knows him. He's sent to far and near all over England to give his counsel and to know their fortunes.
God's will, my sister shall see him.
By the way, you must eat no cheese, Nab. It breeds melancholy, and that same melancholy breeds worms. Pass it on.
Pray thee, tobacco boy, go fetch my sister. I'll see this learned boy before I go, and so shall she.
Oh, sir, he is busy now, but if you have a sister to fetch hither, perhaps your own pains may command her sooner, and he, by that time, will be free.
I go.
Drugger, she's thine. Subtle and I must wrestle for her. Come on, Master Dapper. You see how I turn clients here away to give your cause dispatch. Your aunt's a fire, but that she will not show it till I have sight of you. Have you provided for her grace's servants?
Yes, here are 60 Edward shillings, and an old Harry's sovereign.
Very good.
And 3 James shilling, and an Elizabeth groat.
Oh, you are too just. Oh, hark, the doctor.
Is yet her grace's cousin come?
He is come.
And is he fasting?
Yes.
Then to her cause, as he was bid, the fairy queen dispenses by me this robe, the petticoat of fortune, which that he straight put on she doth importune, and praise him for a scarf he will now wear it about his eyes, and show he is fortunate, and trusting unto her to make his state. He'll throw away all worldly pelf about him, which that he will perform, she doth not doubt him.
She need not doubt him, sir. Alas, he has nothing but what he will part withal. Throw away your purse, as she would ask it, handkerchiefs and all. If you have a ring about you, cast it off, or a silver seal at your wrist. Her grace will send her fairies here to search you. Therefore, deal directly with her highness. If they find that you conceal a mite, you are undone.
Oh, truly, that's all.
Well, what?
My money. Truly.
Keep nothing that is transitory about you. Bid doll, play music. Oh, look. The elves are come to pinch you. If you tell not truth, advise you.
Oh! I have a paper with a spur royal int.
Tea! Tea! They knew it, they say.
He has more yet.
Tea! Tea, 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 tea! In the other pocket.
They must pinch him, or he will never confess, they say.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hey, pray you, hold! He is her grace's nephew. Tea? What care you? Deal plainly, sir, and shame the fairies.
Oh, by this good light, I have nothing!
He does equivocate, she says, and swears by the light when he is blinded.
By this good dark, I have nothing but a half-crown of gold about my wrist that my love gave me, and a leaden heart I wore since she forsook me.
I thought 'twas something, and would you incur your aunt's displeasure for these trifles? Come, I had rather you had thrown away 20 half-crowns. You may wear your leaden heart still. How now?
What news, Doll?
Yonder's your knight, Sir Mammon.
Odds lid, we never thought of him till now. Where is he?
Here, hard by, he is at the door.
And are you not ready now? He must not be sent back.
Oh, by no means. Well, what should we do with this puffin? Here, now he's on the spit.
Why, lay him back a while with some device. Oh, would her grace speak with me? I come. Help, Doll.
Who's there? Sir Epicure, my master's in the way. Please you to walk 3 or 4 turns, but till his back be turned, and I am for you. Quickly, Doll.
Her grace commends her kindly to you, Master Dapper.
Oh, I long to see her grace.
He is now set, and she has sent you from her own private trencher, a dead mouse, and a piece of gingerbread, to stay your stomach, lest you faint with fasting. Yet, if you could hold out till she saw you, she says, it would be better for you.
Sir, he shall hold out, and 'twere this 2 hours. For her highness, I can assure you that.
He must not see nor speak to anybody till then.
For that we'll put, sir, a stay in's mouth.
Of what?
Of gingerbread, make you it fit. Gape, sir, and let him fit you.
Where shall we now bestow him?
Privy.
Come along, sir. I must now show you Fortune's privy lodgings.
Are they perfumed and his bath ready?
All, only the fumigation somewhat strong.
Sir Epicure, I am yours, sir, by and by. Oh, sir, you're coming the only finest time.
Where's master?
Now preparing for projection, sir. Your stuff will all be changed shortly.
Into gold?
The gold and silver, sir.
Oh, no, silver I care not for.
Oh, yes, sir, a little to give beggars.
Where's the lady?
At hand here. I have told her such brave things of you.
Hast thou?
As she is almost in her fit to see you. But, good sir, no divinity in your conference for putting in her rage.
I warrant thee.
6 men, sir, will not hold her down. And then, if the old man should hear or see you,
fear not.
the very house, sir, would run mad. You know it, how scrupulous he is, and violent against the least act of sin, physic or mathematics, poetry, state or bawdry. As I told you, she will endure and never startle, but no word of controversy.
I am schooled, good Yulin. Let me alone. Now, Epicure, heighten thyself. Talk to her all in gold. She shall feel gold, taste gold, hear gold, sleep gold. Nay, we will concubine gold. Here she comes.
To him, doll, suckle him. This is the noblest knight, I told your ladyship.
Madam, with your pardon, I kiss your vesture.
Sir, I were uncivil if I would suffer that. My lip to you, sir.
I hope my lord, your brother, be in health, lady.
My lord, my brother is, though I no lady, sir.
Well said, my giddy bird.
Had your father slept all the happy remnant of his life, after that act, lying but there still, and panted, he had done enough to make himself, his issue, and his posterity noble. There is a strange nobility in your eye, that the lip, that chin, methinks you do resemble one of the Austriac princes.
Very like. Her father was an Irish costermonger. How in and laugh.
Good lady, give me leave to burn in this sweet flame. The phoenix never knew so noble a death.
This art, sir, in your words, calls your whole faith in question.
By my soul!
Nay, oaths are made of the same air, sir.
Sweet madam, let me not be particular.
Particular, sir. I pray you know your distance.
In no ill sense, sweet lady, but to ask how your fair graces pass the hours.
Sir, I study here the mathematics and distillation.
I cry your pardon. He's a divine instructor.
Aye, and for his physics, sir.
Above the art of Aesculapius. I know all this and more. But this form was not intended to so dark a use. Had you been crooked, foul, or some coarse mold, a cloister had done well. But such a feature that might stand up the glory of a kingdom to live recluse, it must not be! You were created, lady, for the light. And take a secret. Here by your side doth stand this hour the happiest man in Europe, the envy of princes and the fear of states.
Say you so, Sir Epicure?
Yes, and thou shalt prove it. Daughter of honor, I have cast mine eye upon thy form, and I will rear this beauty above all styles. I am the lord of the philosopher's stone, and thou the lady!
Oh, sir, have you that?
I am the master of the mystery. Think, therefore, thy first wish now, let me hear it, and it shall rain into your lap.
You are pleased, sir, to work on the ambition of our sex.
I am pleased the glory of her sex should know this nook here of the friars is no climate for her to live obscurely in. Come forth and taste the air of palaces, eat, drink, be seen at feasts and triumphs, and set all the eyes of court afire when the jewels of 20 states adorn thee, and the light strikes out the stars.
I could well consent, sir. But in a monarchy, how will this be? The prince will soon take notice and both seize you and your stone, it being wealth unfit for any private subject.
If he knew it.
You yourself do boast it, sir.
To thee, my life.
Oh, but beware, sir. You may come to end the remnants of your days in loathed prison by speaking of it.
'Tis no idle fear. We'll therefore go withal, my girl, and live in the free state where we will eat our mullets soused in high country wines, sup pheasants' eggs, and have our cockles boiled in silver shells, our shrimps to swim again as when they lived in a rare butter made of dolphin's milk, whose cream does look like opals. And with these delicate meats set ourselves high for pleasure and take us down again, and then renew our youth and strength with drinking the elixir, and so enjoy a perpetuity of life and lust.
Sir, you are too loud. I hear you every word into the laboratory. Some fitter place, the garden or great chamber above. How do you like her?
Excellent. Shush. Excellent lungs. There's for thee.
But do you hear, good sir, beware no mention of the rabbins.
We think not on 'em.
Oh, it is well, sir. Subtle? Dost thou not laugh?
Yes, are they gone?
All's clear.
The widow is come.
And your quarreling disciple?
Aye.
I must to my captainship again, then.
Stay. Bring them in first.
So I meant. What is she? A Bonnibel?
I know not.
We'll draw lots. You'll stand to that?
What else?
You'll have the first kiss. I am not ready. Who would you speak with?
Where's the captain?
Gone, sir, about some business.
Gone?
They'll return straight, but Master Doctor, his lieutenant, is here.
Come near, my worshipful boy. Welcome. Begin. Charge me from thence, or thence. Here is my centre. Ground thy quarrel.
You lie.
How, child of wrath and anger, the loud lie?
How must I do then, sir?
I cry this lady mercy. She should first have been saluted. Because I call you lady because you are to be one, ere to be long, my soft and buxom widow.
Is she a faith?
Yes, or my art is an egregious liar.
How know you?
Oh, by inspection of her forehead and subtlety of her lip, which must be tasted oft to make judgment. Let me see your hand.
Brother, he's a rare man, believe me.
Hold your peace. Here comes t'other rare man. Save you, captain.
Good Master Castrol, is this your sister?
Aye, sir. Please you to cuss her and be proud to know her.
I shall be proud to know you, lady.
Brother, he calls me lady too.
Aye, peace, I heard it.
The Count is come.
Where is he?
At the door.
Why, you must entertain him.
What will you do with these the while?
Why, have them up and show them some fustian book or the dark glass.
For God, she is a delicate dab chick. I must have her.
Must you? Come, sir. The captain will come to us presently. I'll have you to my chamber of demonstrations, where I will show you the rhetoric of quarreling.
Where are you, Doctor?
I'll come to you presently.
I will have this same widow, now I have seen her on any composition.
What do you say?
Have you disposed of them?
I've sent them up.
Subtle in troth, I needs must have this widow.
Is that the matter?
Nay, but hear me.
Go to. If you rebel once, Doll shall know it all.
Thou art old, and canst not serve.
Who, I? Cannot I? Slight. I will serve her with thee for a
Nay, but understand, I'll give you composition.
I will not treat with thee. What? Sell my fortune? 'Tis better than my birthright. Oh, do not murmur. Win her and carry her. If you grumble, Doll knows it directly.
Well, sir, I am silent. Will you go to help to fetch in Don Estate?
I follow you, sir. Brain of a tailor. Who comes here? Oh, Don John.
Señores, besos la manos a vuestras mercedes.
Would you had stooped a little and kissed our annals?
Peace, subtle.
Stab me. I shall never hold man. He looks like a in that deep ruff like a head on a platter. Slud. He does look too fat to be a Spaniard. Don, your scurvy Madrid face is welcome.
Ah, gracias. Por Dios. Señores, muy linda casa.
What says he?
Praises the house, I think.
Yes, the casa. My precious Diego will prove fair enough to cousin you in. Do you mark? You shall be cousined, Diego.
Cousin, do you see, my worthy donzel?
Entiendo.
Do you intend it? So do we, dear Don. Have you brought pistolets or Portuguese, my solemn Don? Dost thou feel any?
Full.
Shall be emptied, Don. Pumped and drawn dry, as they say.
Milked in troth, sweet Don.
Con licencia. ¿Se puede ver a esta señora?
What talks he of now?
Of the senora. Slid, Subtle, what shall we do?
For what?
Why, Doll's employed, you know.
Oh, that's true. For heaven, I know not. He must stay, that's all.
Stay? That he must not, by no means.
No? Why?
Unless you'll mar all slight, he will suspect it, and then he will not pay. This is a notable hot rascal, and looks already rampant.
Steph and Mammon must not be troubled.
Mammon, in no case.
What shall we do, then?
Think. You must be sudden.
Entiendo que la señora es tan hermosa que codicio tan verla como la bienaventuranza de mi vida.
Slid, Subtle, he puts me in mind of the widow. What dost thou say to draw her to it, huh? And tell her 'tis her fortune. It is but one man more. There is no maidenhead to be feared or lost. What dost thou think on, Subtle?
Who, I? Why,
the credit of our house, too, is engaged.
You made me an offer for my share erewhile. What wilt thou give me, i' faith?
Oh, by that light I'll not buy now.
Slight, I'll not work her then.
It is the common cause. Therefore, bethink you, Doll else must not know it, as you said.
I care not.
Señores, ¿por qué se tarda tanto?
Faith, I'm not fit. I'm old.
That's no reason now, sir.
Puede ser de hacer burla de mi amor.
You hear the dawn, too? By this air I call and loose the hinges, Doll!
Plague of hell!
Will you then do?
You are a terrible rogue. I'll think of this. Will you, sir, call the widow?
Yes, and I'll take her, too, with all her faults. Now I do think on't better.
With all my heart, sir. Am I discharged of the lot?
As you please.
Hands.
Remember now that upon any charge, you never claim her.
Much good joy and health to you, sir. Marry a whore. Fate, let me marry a witch first. Dispatch, and call her brother too.
Tengo dudas, señores, que no me hagan algún traición.
How? Issue on. Yes, presto, senor. Please you. Enthrafa the chambrapa, worthy Don. Where, if you please, the fates, in your bafala, you shall be soaked and stroked and tubbed and rubbed and scrubbed and fubbed, dear Don, before you go. I will the heartilier go about it now, and make the widow a punk so much more the sooner, to be revenged on this impetuous face. The quickly doing of it is the grace.
To be a countess, say you? A Spanish countess, sir?
Why, is that better than an English countess?
Better? Slight, make you that a question, lady?
Nay, she is a fool, captain, you must pardon her.
My most honoured lady, for so now I am to style you, having found you are to undergo an honourable fortune very shortly.
I have told her all, sir, and her right worshipful brother here, that she shall be a countess. Do not delay them, sir. A Spanish countess.
Still, my scarce worshipful captain, you can keep no secret. Well, since he has told you all, madam, do you forgive him, and I do.
Truly, I shall never brook a Spaniard.
No?
Never since '88 could I abide them, and that was some 3 year afore I was born, in truth.
Oh, come, you must love him or be miserable. Choose which you will.
By this good rush, persuade her.
Odds lid, you shall love him, or I'll kick you.
Why, I'll do as you will have me, brother.
Do, or by this hand I'll maul you.
Nay, good sir, be not so fierce.
No, my enraged child, she will be ruled. What when she comes to taste the pleasures of a countess, to be courted?
And kissed, and ruffled.
Aye, behind the hangings.
And then come forth in pomp.
And know her state.
And has her pages, ushers, footmen, and coaches.
And her 6 mares.
Nay, 8.
Mm-hmm. To hurry her through London, to the Exchange, to Bedlam, the China houses.
Yes, and have the citizens gape at her, and praise her towers, and my lord's goose-turd bands that ride with her.
Most brave. By this hand, you are not my sister if you refuse.
I will not refuse, brother.
¿Qué es esto, señores? Que no venga. Está tardando, me mata.
It is the Count come. It's not a gallant language that they speak.
An admirable language. It's not French.
No, Spanish, sir.
El sol ha perdido su lumbre con el esplendor que trae esta dama. ¡Válgame Dios!
He admires your sister.
Must not she make curtsy?
Odds will, she must go to him, man, and kiss him. It is the Spanish fashion for the women to make first court.
¿Por qué no se acude?
He speaks to her, I think.
That he does, sir.
Por el amor del Dios, ¿qué es esto que se tarda?
Oh, nay, see, she will not understand him. Go, Noddy.
What say you, brother?
Ass, my sister, go kiss him as the cunning man would have you. I'll thrust a pin in your buttocks else.
Oh, no, sir.
Señora mía, mi persona está muy indigna de halagar a tanta hermosura.
Does not he use her bravely?
Bravely, faith.
May he will use her better.
Do you think so?
Señora, si será servida entre monos.
Where does he carry her?
Into the garden, sir.
Give Doll the word. Come, my fierce child, advance. We'll to our quarreling lesson again.
Agreed. I love a Spanish boy with all my...
Nay, and by this means, sir, you shall be brother to a great count.
I knew that at first. This match will advance the house of the Castrils.
Pray God your sister prove but pliant.
Why, her name is so by her other husband.
How?
The widow Pliant. Knew you not that?
No, faith, sir. Yet, by erection of her figure, I guess it. Come, let's to practice.
For after Alexander's death,
Good lady.
and Antigonus were slain, the two that stood, Seleuc and Ptolemy,
Madam.
and made up the two legs of the fourth beast. That was Gog North, and Egypt South, which after was called Gog Iron Leg and South Iron
Lady.
Leg, and then Gog Horn, and so was Egypt too, and then Egypt Clay Leg and Gog Clay Leg.
Madam.
Last Gog Dust and Egypt Dust, which fall in the last link of the fourth chain. For, as he says, except we call the rabbins and the brethren
Dear
Greeks,
lady.
come from Salem and from Athens and to the people of Great Britain.
What's the matter, sir?
Son of Eber and of Chapel.
She's in her fit.
You know nothing.
Yes, sir, we are undone.
A wisdom which Pythagoras held most
Sweet, honorable lady.
all sounds of voices in few marks of letters.
Nay, you must never hope to lay her now.
In Greek, to raise the building up of Helen's house against the Ismaelite, the king of Thurgama, and his
How did you put her into it?
and blue and fiery in the
Alas,
fourth Abaddon.
I talked of a fifth monarchy I would erect with the
Rabbi
philosophy.
David
Oh,
Uncle
by chance, and she falls on the other shoulder straight.
I told you so. Slid, stop her mouth.
Is best.
She'll never leave else. If the old man hear her, we are but faces, ashes.
What's to do there?
Oh, we are lost. Now she hears him, she is quiet.
Where shall I hide me?
How? What sight is here? Who is he? What? My son! Oh, I have lived too long.
Nay, good dear father. There was no unchaste purpose.
Not? And flee me when I come in?
That was my error.
Error. Guilt. Guilt, my son. Give it the right name. This will retard the work by a month at least.
Why? If it do, what remedy? But think it not, good father. Our purposes were honest.
As they were, so the reward will prove. Now! God, no! What's that?
Oh, sir! We are defeated! All the works are flown in fumo, every glass is burst, furnace and all rent down, as if a bolt of thunder has been driven through the house. Help, good sir! Alas, coldness and death invades him.
Is all lost, lungs? Will nothing be preserved of all our cost?
Faith, very little, sir. A peck of coals or so, which is cold comfort, sir.
Oh, my voluptuous mind! I am justly punished!
And so am I, sir.
Cast from all my hopes!
Nay, certainties, sir.
By my own base affections!
Oh, the cursed fruits of vice and lust!
Father, it was my sin! Forgive it!
Oh, hangs my roof over us still, and will not fall. Oh, justice upon us for this wicked man!
Nay, look, sir, you grieve him now with staying in his sight.
I'll go.
Aye, and repent at home, sir. It may be, for some good penance, you may have it yet £100 to the box at Bethlehem.
I'll do it.
I'll send one to you to receive it.
Do. Is no projection left?
All flown, or stinks, sir.
Will not be. Say that's good for medicine, thinkst thou?
I cannot tell, sir. There will perhaps something about the scraping of the shards will cure the itch, though not your itch of mind, sir.
Face!
Aye.
Is he gone?
Yes. Now, to our dawn.
Yes. Your young widow by this time is made a countess.
Will you go fetch Don Diego off the while?
And fetch him over, too, if you'll be pleased, sir. Would were in her place to pick his pockets now.
Lady, you see into what hands you are fallen, amongst what a nest of villains, and how near your honor was to have catched a certain clap through your credulity. I am a gentleman, come here disguised only to find the knaveries of this citadel, and where I might have wronged your honor and have not, I claim some interest in your love. You are, they say, a widow, rich, and I'm a bachelor. Think upon it, and whether I have deserved you or no.
You will, sir.
And for these household rogues, let me alone to entreat with them.
How doth my noble Don Diego and my dear Madam Countess? Donzo, methinks you look melancholic after your coitum and scurvy. Truly, I do not like the dullness of your eye. It hath a heavy cast. 'Tis upsy Dutch, and says you are a lumpish whoremaster. Be lighter, and I will make your pockets so.
Then will you, Don Baud and Pickpurse?
Help! Oh!
No, sir. I am the Spanish Don that should be cozened. Do you see? Cozened. Where's your Captain Face, that parcel broker and whole bawd, all rascal?
How? Surely.
Oh, make your approach, good Captain. Nay, sir, you must tarry, though he be scaped, and answer by the ears, sir.
Why, now's the time, if ever you will quarrel. Well, as they say, the doctor and your sister both are abused.
Where is he? Which is he? Whatever he is, and son of a whore! Are you the man, sir? I would know.
How?
A very errant rogue, sir, and a cheater.
Sir, you are abused.
You lie, and 'tis no matter.
Well said, sir. He is the impudentest rascal.
You are indeed. Will you hear me, sir?
By no means. Bid him be gone.
Begone, sir, quickly.
This is strange. Lady, do you inform your brother.
I know. Away! You talk like a foolish mother.
Sir, all is truth she says.
Do not believe him, sir. He is the lyingest swabber. Come your ways, sir. Nay, here's an honest fellow, too, that knows him and all his tricks. Make good what I say, Abel. This cheater would have cozened thee the widow.
A hydra of villainy!
Nay, sir, you must quarrel him out of the house.
I will. Sir, if you get not out of doors, you lie and you are a pimp!
Why, this is madness, sir, not valor in you. I must laugh at this.
It is my humor. You are a pimp, and a trig, and an immodest de Gaulle, or a Don Quixote.
Or a knight of the curious custom. Do you see?
Peace to the household.
I'll keep peace for no man.
Peace, Ananias.
No, sir.
Then you are an otter, and a shad, a wit, a very Tim.
You'll hear me, sir?
I will not.
What is the motive?
Deal in the young gentleman against his Spanish slops.
They are profane, lewd, superstitious, and idolatrous creatures.
New rascals.
Will you run, sir?
Avoid, Satan! Thou art not of the light. That ruff of pride about thy neck betrays thee. Thou lookest like Antichrist in that lewd hat.
What? I must give way.
Be gone, sir.
Depart, proud Spanish fiend!
Captain and doctor.
Child of perdition!
Hence, sir! Did I not quarrel bravely?
Yes, indeed, sir.
Nay, and I give my mind to it, I shall do it.
Oh, you must follow, sir, and threaten him tame. He'll turn again else.
I'll return him then.
Drugger, this rogue prevented us for thee. We had determined that thou shouldst have come in a Spanish suit. Thou must borrow a Spanish suit. Hast thou no credit with the players?
Yes, sir. Did you never see me play the fool?
I know not, Nab. Thou shalt, if I can help it. Hieronymo's old cloak, ruff, and hat will serve. I'll tell thee more when thou bringst them.
Sir, I know the Holy Synod have been in prayer and meditation for it, and 'tis revealed no less to them than to me, the casting of money is most lawful.
True, but here I cannot do it. If the house should chance to be suspected, all would out, and we would be locked in the tower forever, and make gold there for the state, ne'er come out, and then you are defeated.
I will tell this to the elders and the weaker brethren. The peace of mind rests within these walls.
Thanks, courteous Ananias.
What did he come for? What did he come for?
About casting dollars. I thank thee, Faith. I thank thee, Faith, for the angry boy of Faith.
Who would have looked at it should have been that rascal Surly.
Where's Drugger?
He's gone to borrow me a Spanish habit. I'll be the count now.
But where's the widow?
Within, with my lord's sister. Madame Doll is entertaining her.
By your favor, Faith. Now she is honest. I will stand again.
You will not offer it.
Why?
Stand to your word, or here comes Doll. She knows.
You are tyrannous still.
How now, Doll? Hast thou told her the Spanish count will come?
Yes, but another has come you little looked for.
Who's that?
Your master, the master of the house.
Oh! Oh!
Look out and see.
It's he by this good day.
You said he would not come while there died one a week within the liberties.
No, 'twas within the walls.
For so, cry you mercy, I thought the liberties. What shall we do now, Faith?
Be silent. Not a word. If you call or knock. I'll into my old shape again, and meet him, of Jeremy, the butler. In meantime, do you two pack up all the goods and purchase that we can carry in the 2 trunks. I'll keep him off for today, and then at night I'll ship you both away to Ratcliffe, where we will meet tomorrow, and there we'll share. But, Doll, prithee go heat a little water quickly. Subtle, you must shave me. All my captain's beard must off to make me appear again smooth. Jeremy, you'll do it?
Yes, I'll shave you as well as I can.
And not cut my throat, but trim me?
You shall see, sir.
Has there been resort, say?
Sir.
And knightly, too.
Ay, some as brave as lords.
Ladies and gentlewomen.
Citizens' wives.
And knights.
And coaches.
Yes, and oyster women.
Beside other gallants.
Sailors' wives.
Tobacco men.
What should my knave advance to draw this company? Ye hung out no banners of a strange calf with 5 legs to be seen, or a huge lobster with 6 claws?
No, sir.
We had gone in then, sir.
Nor heard a drum struck for baboons or puppets?
Neither, sir.
Sure he has got some bawdy pictures to call all this ging, the friar and the nun, or the new motion of the knight's courser covering the parson's mare. Or it may be he has the fleas that run at tilt upon a table, or some dog to dance. When saw you him?
Who, sir? Jeremy?
Jeremy Butler? We saw him not this month.
How?
Not this 5 weeks, sir.
These 6 weeks at the least.
You amaze me, neighbors.
What do you mean, sir?
Oh, here's Jeremy.
Good sir, come from the door.
Why? What's the matter?
Yet farther, you are too near yet.
In the name of wonder, what means the fellow?
The house, sir, has been visited.
What, with the plague? Stand thou then farther.
No, sir, I had it not.
Well, who had it then? I left none else but thee in the house.
Yes, sir, my fellow, the cat that kept the buttery, had it on her a week before I spied it, but I got her conveyed away in the night, and so I shut the house up for a month.
Breathe less and farther off. Why, this is stranger. The neighbors tell me all here that the doors have still been open.
How, sir?
Gallants, men and women, and of all sorts, tag-rag, been seen to flock here?
They did pass through the doors, then, or walls. I assure you their eyesights and their spectacles, for here, sir, are the keys, and have been in this my pocket, for on my faith, dear worship, these last 3 weeks the door has not been opened.
Strange.
Good faith, I think I saw a coach.
And I, too, I'd have been sworn.
Do you but think it now, and but one coach?
We cannot tell, sir. Jeremy's a very honest fellow.
Did you see me at all?
No, that we are sure on.
I'll be sworn of that.
Fine rogues to have your testimonies built on. Peace, and get you hence, you changelings.
Surely come, and Mammon made acquainted. They'll tell all. How shall I beat them off? What shall I do?
No, sir, he was a great physician, this. Oh, it was no bawdy house, but a mere chancel. You know the lord and his sister.
Nay, good surly.
The happy word, be rich.
Let me but breathe. What? They have shut the doors. Rogues! Cozeners! Impostors! Bawds!
What mean you, sir?
To enter, if we can.
Another man's house? Here is the owner, sir.
Aha! Are you the owner, sir?
Yes, sir.
Ah! And are these knaves within your cheaters?
What knaves, what cheaters?
Subtle and his lungs.
The gentleman is distracted, sir. No lungs nor lights have been seen here these last 3 weeks, sir.
This is a new face.
You do mistake the house, sir.
You rascal! This is one of the conspiracy. Come, let's get officers and force the door.
Where you stay, gentlemen?
No, sir. We'll come with warrant.
Aye, and then we shall have your doors open.
What means this?
I cannot tell, sir.
Those are two of the gallants that we do think we saw.
Two of the fools, your talk as idly as they. Oh, me. The angry boy come too. He'll make a noise, and ne'er away till he have betrayed us all.
What? Rogues? Bawds? Slaves? You'll open the door anon? Punk! Cockatrice, my sister, you are a whore to keep your castle!
Who would you speak with, sir?
The body doctor and the cousining captain and Puss, my sister.
This is something sure.
Upon my trust, the doors were never open, sir.
I have heard all their tricks told me twice over by the fat knight and the lean gentleman.
Here comes another.
Two, and his pastor.
The doors are shut against us.
Come forth, you seed of sulphur, sons of fire! Your stench, it is broke forth. Abomination is in the house!
Aye, my sister's there.
You... The place, it has become a cage of unclean birds.
You will not come then, punk device, my sister?
Call her not sister. She is a harlot, verily.
I'll raise the street.
Gentlemen, a word.
Satan, avoid, hinder not our zeal.
The world's turned bedlam.
All these persons we saw go in and out here.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Peace, you drunkards!
Master Captain, Master Doctor!
Who's that?
Look within. That I forgot. I know not, sir.
Oh, for God's sake, when will her grace be at leisure?
Illusions, some spirit of the air. His gag is melted.
I'm almost stifled.
Would you were all together?
'Tis in the house. List. Ha!
Believe it, sir, in the air.
Peace, you.
Mine aunt's grace does not use me well.
You fool! Peace, you'll mar all.
Or else you will, you rogue.
Oh, is it so? Then you converse with spirits. Come, sir, no more of your tricks, good Jeremy. The truth, the shortest way.
Dismiss this rabble, sir. What shall I do? I am catched.
Good neighbors, I thank you all. You may depart. Come, sir. You know that I am an indulgent master, therefore conceal nothing.
Sir, give me but leave to make the best of my fortune, and only pardon me the abuse of your house. It's all I beg. I'll help you to a widow in recompense, that you shall give me thanks for, and a rich one. 'Tis but your putting on a Spanish cloak. I have her within. You need not fear the house, it was not visited.
But by me, who came sooner than you expected.
It is true, sir. Pray you forgive me.
Well, let's see your widow.
How? Have you eaten your gag?
Yes, Faith, it crumbled away in my mouth.
You have spoiled all, then.
Oh no, I hope my Aunt of Fairy will forgive me.
Your aunt's a gracious lady, but in troth, you were to blame.
The fume did of it overcome me, and I did doot to stay my stomach. Oh, here comes the captain.
Now is his mouth down?
Aye, he has spoken.
Pox, I heard him, and you too. I have been fain to say the house is haunted with spirits. Show him his aunt, and let him be dispatched.
Well, sir, your aunt, her grace, will give you audience presently on my suit and the captain's word that you did not eat your gag in any contempt of her highness.
Oh, not I in troth, sir.
Here, she has come. Down on your knees and wriggle. He has a stately presence. Good. Get nearer and bid God save you.
Madam,
And your aunt?
and my most gracious aunt, God save your grace.
Nephew, we thought to have been angry with you, but that sweet face of yours hath turned the tide. Arise and touch our velvet gown.
The skirts, and kiss 'em. So.
Much, nephew, shalt thou win, much shalt thou spend, much shalt thou give away, and much shalt thou lend.
Aye, much indeed. Why do you not thank her grace?
I cannot speak for joy.
See, kind wretch, you may bring us £1,000 before tomorrow night.
I swear I will, Ben.
Your grace will command him in no more duties.
No, but come and see me often. I may chance to leave him 300 or 400 chests of treasure and some 12,000 acres of fairyland.
There's a kind aunt. Kiss her departing part. But you must sell your 40 mark a year now.
I'll give mine aunt. I'll go and fetch the writings.
'Tis well away.
Where's Subtle?
Here. What news?
Drugger is at the door. Go bid him fetch a parson. Say he shall marry the widow. Now, Queen Doll, have you packed up all?
Yes.
And how do you like the Dame Pliant?
A good, dull innocent.
Here's your Hieronymo's cloak and hat.
Give me them.
And the ruff, too.
Yes, I'll come to you presently.
Now has he gone about his project, Doll, I told you of, for the widow?
'Tis direct against our articles.
Well, we will fit him, wench. Hast thou gulled her of her jewels and her bracelets?
No, but I will do it.
Soon at night, my dolly, when we are shipped, we will take our leaves of this o'erweening rascal, this peremptory face.
Content, I am weary of him.
Oh, my fine flittermouse, my bird of the night, we'll tickle it at the pigeons when we have all, and may unlock the trunks and say, this is mine, and thine, and thine, and mine.
Oh.
What now, a billing?
Yes, a little exalted. The chaplain waits you in the hall, sir.
I'll go bestow him.
He'll now marry her instantly.
We cannot. He is not ready. Dear Doll, cozen her of all thou canst.
No, let me alone to fit him.
Come, my venturers, you have packed up all? Where be the trunks? Bring forth.
Here.
Let us see them. Where's the money?
Here, in this.
Give me the keys.
Oh, why, you, the keys.
No matter, Doll. We shall not open them before he comes. 'Tis true, you shall not open them, indeed, nor have them forth. Do you see? No, not forth, Doll.
No!
No, my smock rampant. My master knows all, has pardoned me, and he will keep them. For here determines the indenture tripartite twixt Subtle, Doll, and Face. All I can do is to help you over the wall of the backside. Here'll be officers presently. Oh, hark you! Thunder!
You are a precious fiend!
Pox on you, rogue, would I had but time to beat thee!
Subtle, let's know where you set up next. I will send you a customer now and then for old acquaintance.
Rogue, I'll hang myself that I may walk a greater devil than thou, and haunt thee in the flock bed and the buttery.
What do you mean, my masters?
Open your door, cheaters, bawds, conjurers!
Or we will break it open!
What warrant have you?
Warrant enough, sir, thou not if you'll not open it.
Is there an officer there?
Yes, 2 or 3.
Have but patience, and I will open it straight.
Sir, have you done? Is it a marriage? Perfect?
Yes, my brain.
Off with your ruff and cloak, then. Be yourself, sir.
Down with the door!
Slight, ding it open!
Hold! Hold, gentlemen, what means this violence?
Where is this collier?
And my captain, face!
Madam Suppository!
Doxy, my sister!
Locust of the foul pit!
Profane as Bel and the dragon!
Worse than grasshoppers or the lice of Egypt!
Good gentlemen, hear me. Are you officers and cannot stay this violence?
Keep the peace!
Gentlemen, what is the matter? Whom do you seek?
The chemical cozener!
And the captain, pander!
The nun, my sister!
Madam Rabbi!
Scorpions and caterpillars!
The house is mine here, and the doors are open. If there be any such persons as you seek for, use your authority. Search on, a God's name. I am but newly come to town, and to tell you true, my man told me he had let out my house to a doctor and a captain, who what they are and where they be he knows not.
Are they gone?
You may go in and search, sir. Here I find the empty walls that I left smoke, cracked pots, glasses, furnace, and Madam with a dildo writ of the walls. Only one gentlewoman I met here that is within, that said she was a widow.
Aye, that's my sister. I'll go thumper. Where is she?
And should have married a Spanish count. But he, when he came to it, neglected her so grossly that I, a widower, am gone through with her.
How? Have I lost her then?
Were you the Don, sir? Good faith, now. She says, you swore all for her love, and then did nothing.
The whole nest are fled!
What sort of birds were they?
A kind of chuff, sir, that have picked my purse of 80 pounds within these 5 weeks, beside my first materials, and my goods which lie in the cellar.
What? Should they have been, sir, turned into gold all?
No, I cannot. It may be they should. What then?
What a great loss in hope have you sustained.
Not I. The Commonwealth have. I'll go mount a turnip cart and preach the end of the world within these 2 months. Surly? What? In a dream?
Come, let us go and hearken out the rogues. That face I'll mark for mine, if e'er I meet him.
If I can hear of him, sir, I'll bring you word, for in troth they were strangers to me. I thought them honest, as myself, sir.
Mine earnest, vehement doctor and deacon also, I cannot dispute with you, but if you get you not away the sooner, I shall confute you with a cudgel.
Sir!
Be patient, Ananias.
I shall send you to Amsterdam, to your cellar.
I will pray there. Against thy house may dogs defile thy walls, and wasps and hornets breed beneath thy roof. This seat of falsehood, this cave of cozenage.
Another, too.
Excuse me, sir. Not I, sir. I am no brother.
Away, you hairy Nicholas! Do you talk?
Come on, you have matched most sweetly, have you not? Did I not say I would never have you tupped, but by a dubbed boy to make you a lady, Tom?
You lie, boy! As sound as you, and I am aforehand with you.
Anon?
Come, will you quarrel? I will feeze you, sirrah!
Odds light! This is a fine old boy as e'er I saw. Slight, I must love him. Sister, I protest, I honor thee for this match.
Oh, do you, sir?
Oh, yes. And thou canst take tobacco and drink, old boy. I'll give her £500 more to her marriage than her own state.
Fill a pipeful, Jeremy.
Yes, but go in and take it, sir.
We will. I will be ruled by thee in anything, Jeremy.
Slight, thou art a Jovey boy. Come, let us in, I pray thee, and take our whiffs.
Within with your sister, brother boy. That master that had received such happiness by a servant, and such a widow, and with so much wealth, were very ungrateful if he would not be a little indulgent to that servant's wit. Speak for thyself, knave.
So I will, sir. Gentlemen, my part a little fell in this last scene, yet 'twas decorum. And though I am clean got off from subtle, surly, Mammon, dull, Hotanias, dapper, drugger, all with whom I traded, yet I put my pelf on you that are my country. And this pelf, which I have got, if you do quit me, rests to feast you often, and invite new guests.